Hi, I'm Charles Oxweeder, and welcome to another Parasoft C, C++ test quick tutorial. Today we'll be focusing on how to triage static analysis violations in VS Code. This tutorial does assume that you have Parasoft C, C++ Test Standard Edition installed, as well as the extension for VS Code. Okay, let's run some static analysis on my simple JSON parser code. I'm going to start by selecting the files that I want to do analysis on. And then I'm going to right click and choose to select and analyze selected files. And that will go off and do my analysis run. And here are the problems that I have in the problems view below my source code. I have 449 problems, and they're sorted by source file and the number of violations in each. I can start with my JSON CPP file, and I'll go through the first 3 violations. Is for an example. The first one states that I should not be using the using declaration in the global namespace, and I can always double click on that and it'll take me to the line of code where this occurs. I've already done a little bit of research on this issue, and it's basically saying that I shouldn't use this statement as well as many other statements in the global namespace. I can always go back and right click on the violation and say show documentation for it. And in the description it'll give me various pieces of information, notes, benefits, as well as finally an example and how to repair the actual violation. If I wanted to do some light reading afterwards, I could always look at the different standards that implement this specific rule and maybe get some more information on the reasoning behind this specific rule. Okay. Let's go back to our problem window and let's go to the next violation. This violation says that I shouldn't use the unsigned char type. It's great. The question is, well, what should I use instead? So let me show the violation here and where it occurs. I'm using a standard vector of unsigned char. And so the question becomes, as stated previously, what should I use instead? So let me go ahead and right click on the show documentation. And if I go to the documentation here, I can see that the description, I have a description as well, the notes, exceptions, benefits, example, and finally repair, which I will then learn that I need to do a specific length type instead of just unsigned char. So I need to specify either N16, UN32, so on and so forth. And finally, let's pick on this last violation. This is a flow analysis rule, which means it's going to have a stack trace, so I can follow the calls that occurred in order to reproduce this specific issue. We didn't actually execute the code. We just executed it symbolically and played a game of what if and followed the call graph to see if anything bad happened. And so in this case, we operate on this while the object is under construction, which is a problem. So this is where we enter, and this is where the violation occurs. If I'm unclear on what this violation is or how to resolve it, I can always right click and say explain or show the documentation for this. Now that I've triaged my violations, I may look at some of these violations and make a decision that says that, you know what, I'm not going to fix this. Maybe it's too risky. Maybe I think it's a false positive, or maybe it's just not worth the fix. I can always come in and suppress the violation. I recommend to do it in code. You can always do it in a separate Parasoft suppress file. I just need to type in the reason, and I'm going to put a reason is that we reviewed and we don't think this is important. And I'm going to do it in code. And as you can see in the source code window, let me go ahead and zoom in on that. I have a Parasoft suppress, and it gives me the rule that's being suppressed as well as the comment. And now this suppression will follow the code, and so as other developers come through, they can see that the violation has been suppressed. And finally, if you have Copilot available to you in VS Code, you can always right-click and choose to explain the violation. This will put this into your agent chat, and it will look at your code as well as the violation and the documentation of the violation and provide a fix in the context of your actual code. If you don't have access to Copilot, you can always configure your MCP server if you have access to it, if you're using a different agent. And in there you can configure our static analysis MCP server so that you can just use your queries in your agent chat, and it will query our MCP server to get information about the violations that you're interested in and provide fixes that way. And that concludes our quick tutorial on how to triage static analysis, as well as suppress and use your AI agent to resolve your static analysis violations. Thank you and have a great day.